Welcome to the Norwegian Travel Survival Guide. I'm gonna assure you, and I've been studying that and been paying attention to what people need when they travel. These are the things we're gonna learn today, alright? So pay attention, and my suggestion is to learn all of it. Sometimes you can see some sentences that and some words that, maybe I don't need them, but by learning all of these things until the end, you will see that you can go around in Norway and having no problems to communicate because you have learned these sentences and this vocabulary, so you can ask for things, give advices, ask for directions, and communicate at a basic level. But you have to follow this guide and learn all of the vocabulary, because once you learn all of it and mix it together, it becomes super powerful. So don't skip any vocabulary words here. Okay. Let's go. We're going to learn all of these things you see here. Greetings at the airport because you arrive in Norway like, how do I say a few things in here? Transportation, get around. At the restaurant, order some food. Shopping with money and some things there. Health as well. Maybe some health situations, emergencies happen. We need to know that as well. In the city as well. Navigation there. And I'm going to finish off in the end here with some very interesting culture tips to be aware of when you travel in Norway. That's like a bonus thing. So remember, just stay until the end. You'll get a lot of juice from this amazing travel survival guide. All right, let's go here. So I'll start with very just simple basic stuff where we say hi. Hi is like hello. Hi, very simple. Hi. And then we have you go here and say god morgen is good morning. God morgen. The D here is silent, so god morgen. God kväll. God kväll, good evening. Ha det, goodbye. Ha det. Take notes with this, and I want you to write them down, and then after this, between each chapter, I want you to write them down and say it out loud and repeat these things. I want you to know this automatically. You want to know this by heart. Okay? It's not just enough to watch the video or write it down. You need to become active with it. Okay? So speak. All right? Close your eyes and say hello, hi, god morgen, ha det, and then turn around, learn it by heart, and then move on to the next one. That's how you're going to learn very well. Moving on here, we need to know takk. Takk. Thank you. Vær så snill. Vær så snill. Beklager. Okay, maybe you bump into someone and say, oi, sorry. You say, beklager. Or you want to ask for some advice. You say, beklager. And then you say, how do I find this? We're going to learn that later. Beklager. Takk. Vær så snill. Beklager. Og så har vi, then we have, of course, ja and nei. Think of this, how powerful this is, because now you can say simple interactions. Say, hi. You can say, vær så snill. Hi. Beklager. And then someone does something to you, you can say, takk. Very powerful. Learn this. It's something that's going to benefit you so much. Takk. Vær så snill. Beklager. Ja. Nei. Okay. Now you know how to say this. Practice this and then put it up so you can read it out loud and learn it by heart. Okay. Vi går videre. Moving on to hvordan har du det? Pay attention here, the H is silent, so it's like hvordan har du det? Now you're in the airport and you say hi. Hvordan har du det? Nice. Answer, if someone asks you, you say det går bra. Maybe you're in a passport control, or you're in a bar or in a restaurant, or you're going to hit on some girls or some guys when you're in Norway. You say hvordan har du det? How are you? You say det går bra. Takk. I'm good. I'm fine. Thank you. Nice. You have some basic interactions now, only after a few minutes here. Learn this by heart, because it's very nice. You can go around and say, hvordan har du det? Det går bra. Now we're going to learn some greetings later, but now think about how powerful just simple stuff like this. It's going to make a difference for you. Okay. Hvordan har du det? Det går bra. Oh! Now you arrive in the bar. You see the nice girl or guy, or friend, whatever, and you say, hi, hvordan har du det? Hva heter du? What's your name? Boom! You got game now. Okay, and you say, hei, hva heter du? Then you say, jeg heter Sofia, eller jeg heter Tobias. You say, jeg heter Preben. Jeg heter Preben. Hva heter du? Learn this by heart. Hi, Jeg heter Preben. You have to say, of course, your name, not my name, since my name is Preben. Hva heter du? Hei, jeg heter Preben. Hva heter du? Hei, hva heter Preben? Hva heter du? Now you have a powerful base. Okay? Now, you are in the airport. Okay? You have some meeting interactions. Now I want you to learn, because now hvor is how to say where is. Think about how powerful this is. Hvor and then you just have to learn the vocabulary. So when you're walking around in the street of Oslo or in Norway, and you want to say, how do you say where is the metro station? You go to Google Translate and you search for metro station in Norwegian. And if you want to ask someone, you say, hvor metrostasjon? Where's the metro station? Once you know how to say hvor then you can say it to everything else. It's a powerful sentence. Hvor toalettet? Where's the bathroom in this case? Okay? Hvor toalettet? Where's the bathroom? Powerful, very powerful. Next one. Hvordan kommer jeg meg? How come I myself? Hvordan kommer jeg meg? How do I get to? In this case, it's to the center, city center. Say, hvordan kommer jeg meg til sentrum? Write this down in your Google Notes or Apple Notes, whatever, when you go around. But even better, I want you to learn this by heart, because I want you to become fluent in Norwegian, and you need to apply these things. So this is the way we're going to do it. You're going to use this. How do I get to? Hvordan kommer jeg meg til sentrum? Hvordan kommer jeg meg til baren? How do I get to the bar? Because you're going to learn a new vocabulary. How do I get to your house? How do I get to the party? Hvordan kommer jeg meg til festen? Because now you know how to say, how do I get to? And you just replace center with whatever we're going to say. Same thing with hvor Hvor toalettet? Where is the bathroom? Hvor du? Where are you? You're going to learn these things. Learn these simple phrases. Where is? How can I get to? Okay? And you're going to be super powerful. Okay, yeah. Next one. Some vocabulary for you. It's just for you to know, so you can learn them, but this is also important for you to expand your vocabulary. You need vocabulary as well. In the airport, you're going to have a long one. Bagasjeutlevering. Bagasjeutlevering. Baggage claim. Bagasjeutlevering, a long one. Immigration. Immigration should be simple. Immigration. Sikkerhetskontroll. Security check. Sikkerhet means safety. Control is control. Safety control. Sikkerhetskontroll. And the fourth one is flyplass. Important as well. Flyplass. Airplace. Airport. Flyplass. Flyplass. New vocabulary for you. Learn them. Most say the pronunciation again. Bagasjeutlevering. Immigration. Sikkerhetskontroll. Flyplass. A pronunciation trick for you in Norwegian is when you have a double consonant or double letter, the pressure is normally there. Look at the double M. Immigration. Immigration. Look at the third one. Sikkerhetskontroll. You heard a K and the L. I'm putting pressure there because they're double. Sikkerhetskontroll. Flyplass. Same here, double S. Flyplass. The S is longer because it's double. Vi går videre. Moving on here. Transportation. Okay. Look at this. Hvor Where is? Powerful. Learn hvor Hvor nærmeste busstop? Where is the closest, the nearest bus stop? Hvor nærmeste busstop? Imagine when I say, where's the closest bar? Because you want to have a drink, an øl, a beer. Or you want to have maybe something stronger. You want some whiskey. You want to, whatever. Hvor nærmeste bar? Where's the closest bar? Hvor nærmeste busstop? Hvor nærmeste nightclub? Hvor nærmeste museum? Where's the closest museum? Hvor nærmeste? Powerful. Hvor nærmeste? Hva koster? Sentence you need to know. Hva koster? Hva koster billetten? How much is a ticket? Hva koster billetten? Look at the double L and the T. Billetten. Billetten. Do you hear the pressure there? Bang! How much is the ticket? Hva koster billetten? Hva koster billetten? Nå har vi litt vokabulær som vocabulary. Taxi. Lett. Easy. Buss. Double S. Buss. Trikk. Tog. Bil. Taxi. Buss. Trikk. Tog. Bil. Hvor trikken? Where's the taxi? Where's the car? Okay, learn is hvor bussen? Where's the bus? Hvor trikken? Hvor tog? You hear? Vocabulary is going to make the difference here, combined with these sentences we learned. And now, how do you ask for a ticket? En billett til Oslo, takk. En billett til Oslo, takk. You have to replace every city you're going to go to, of course, or place, bus stop. En billett til Oslo, takk. I have a challenge for you, is to learn this. Learn this en billett til Oslo, takk. A ticket to Oslo, please. Would you say takk, which means thank you? A ticket to Oslo, thank you. That's how we say it in Norwegian. All right. At the restaurant and a cafe. The first one I want you to learn here at the cafe, the restaurant, is kan jeg få? Kan jeg få is the sentence. Once you know how to say kan jeg få, can I get, can I have, you can say whatever. You can say, can I get a coffee, can I get a beer, can I get your phone number? In this case, kan jeg få regningen? The pronunciation is like the G is like an I. Look, regningen. Regningen. The G is an I. It's not regningen, it's regningen. Kan jeg få regningen? Can I have the bill? Kan jeg få regningen? Okay. Now we know how to say kan jeg få. Now, so here I have, if you're interested to learn more about how you can apply this into real life situations and actually learn to speak and actually learn to use this in real life, you can apply for my Norwegian classes. You can get info about the prices and everything. Just go to a link under, where in this one we have, it's designed to make you speak and use it. Because it's a problem here where if we just learn new vocabulary, first of all, we need to learn it, and the second one, we need to use it. And I know it can be very difficult if you live in other countries, or even if you're in Norway, you have to go to the school. It's like a lot of things. So that's why I have created conversation classes where we're actually going to go step by step through these things. We're going to go arrange parties. We're going to go to the bar together on Zoom, and we're going to apply these things. I'll tell you, and the teacher's going to tell you what to say, how to say it, using the right slang and intonation, so you can practice this better. Okay? So you learn how to speak correctly, and we do this pretty fast because you learn super fast when you apply it to conversations here. Okay, I cannot accept everyone, so I have a limited spots here for the courses. I have beginning classes, all levels, but I cannot accept everyone, unfortunately. So you have to go under, see if there's spots available. There are links and everything there with the prices. Check it out if you're serious about learning Norwegian fluently. Enough about that. More things at the restaurants, because we need vocabulary. Now we know how to say can I get. Now we need some vocabulary. Vann, double N, vann. Øl, øl. Et bord for to, a table for two. En kaffe, en kaffe. Vær så snill, please. Vær så snill. Okay, let's put it together and say, kan jeg få vann? Vær så snill. Can I have water, please? Same thing here. It's just making you practice. You can ask for a lot of things now. Kan jeg få? Kan jeg få regningen? Vær så snill. Kan jeg få et bord for to? Vær så snill. Kan jeg få en kaffe? Vær så snill. This is how we ask for it in Norwegian. We have some other ways, but stick to this one for now. Okay? Kan jeg få? Vær så snill. It's a very nice way. It's polite. Really good. Practice this. You can ask for whatever you like. Okay? No drugs, but everything else you can ask for. Kan jeg få? Vær så snill. Okay. Some extra things here we can add is in Norway we tend to say, at restaurants you can say it as well, but especially if you get invited to dinner, you have to say takk for maten. Takk for maten is something to say, thank you for the food. It's like just, we say it a lot. Takk for maten. Jeg sulten. Jeg sulten. I'm hungry. Jeg tørst. Jeg tørst. I'm thirsty. And then we have menu. It's just a menu. Menu. Takk for maten. Jeg sulten. Jeg tørst. Menu. Learn this. They're very, very powerful. Very powerful. And now we're going to speak about the shopping and the money part. So when we go shopping, we need to learn these things. Very important, of course. Hvor mye koster det? Hvor mye koster det? Hvor mye koster det? Hei, hvor mye koster det? Kan jeg betale med kort? Kan jeg betale med kort? Hei, hvor mye koster det? Kan jeg betale med kort? Super powerful. Learn this one. Vocabulary. Kontanter. Cash. Butikk. Butikk. Store, supermarket. Åpen. Så åpen. Stengt. Closed. Kontanter. Butikk. Åpen. Stengt. Important vocabulary for this. Vi har også denne. Kan du gi meg rabatt? Kan du gi meg rabatt? Very powerful. Can you give me? Kan du gi meg? You can ask for anything else. Imagine you can ask for, can you give me some change? And can you give me the menu? Can you give me a coffee? Kan du gi meg? Can you give me? Kan du gi meg rabatt? Can you give me discount? Jeg trenger. I need. Jeg trenger. You need something. I need the directions to. I need what? I need a ticket. Jeg trenger. In this case is jeg trenger en gave. I need a gift. Jeg trenger en gave. Okay. Emergency and health. It might happen that you lose your passport. Hopefully not. Okay. Hopefully you're not gonna lose your passport. But here are some things that can be useful. Jeg har mistet passet mitt. This sentence is going to teach you new vocabulary. Learn these sentences. They're very great. I have lost. Maybe you lost something else. You can replace the vocabulary passport with your wallet or phone or your girlfriend. Maybe you lose your girlfriend. Who knows? Jeg har mistet passet mitt. Jeg har mistet passet mitt. Er det en lege i nærheten? Er det en lege i nærheten? Er det en lege i nærheten? Jeg trenger hjelp. Jeg trenger hjelp. Jeg trenger hjelp. Og så har vi apotek, pharmacy, politi, police, ambulanse, ambulance. Jeg er syk. Jeg er syk. Jeg er, I am, syk, sick. Jeg er syk. Now, let's see some things here. Now we have covered a lot of things here. We're going to go in the city now. Okay. Hva er den beste måten å dra til Oslo? Hva er den beste måten å dra til Oslo? What's the best way to get to Oslo? Put this one on your wall with a notepad. What's it called? The sticky notes? Or in your, so every morning when you wake up, visualize and think, okay, how do I say where I get to again? These things you need to be practiced. We need to use it. Okay, you need to put it in your brain. So focus on the repetition of these words because you have the notes now and you have this video, but you need to write it down and get creative, however you like to learn. Put it in your wall. And every morning, just flashcards every night before you go to sleep. How do I say how to get to again? How do I say thank you? How do I say can I get a coffee? You need to repeat these things. If not, you're not going to learn it. You need to study a bit every day. Minimum 10 minutes a day for the small results. You start small. Do 10 minutes a day of flashcards. You need to do flashcards. You need to do this thing. I will show you the link in the description. I have some flashcards if you want to use for free. Er dette området trygt? Er dette området trygt? Is this area safe? Maybe you go to a sketchy area. You say, hei, unnskyld. Er dette området trygt? Hello, I'm sorry. Is this area safe? Normally in Norway it should be safe. Unless they're like a small part of Oslo, which is kind of a bit sketchy. So be careful. Er dette området trygt? Okay. Kan du vise meg? Can you show me? Can you show me is powerful. Kan du vise meg? Kan du vise meg? Can you show me? Kan du vise meg på kartet? Can you show me on the map? Good sentence to know. Hvor er nærmeste bar? Hvor er nærmeste bar? I need this one. I need a drink. Jeg trenger en drink. Hvor er nærmeste bar? Powerful stuff. Hvor er nærmeste bar? Maybe you can ask for where's the closest hospital. You just have to learn sykehus, hospital. Hvor er nærmeste? Powerful stuff. Powerful stuff. Weather, nature. You just need to learn a bit of the main thing here because Norwegians, they love to speak about the weather. They love it. They love to complain about the weather and speak about the weather. Så værmeldingen, the weather message, it means. Værmeldingen, the weather forecast. Værmeldingen. Basic things. Det er kaldt. Det er kaldt. Det er varmt. Det er varmt. Det er varmt. Det er kaldt. Varmt, kaldt. Varmt, kaldt. Det er varmt. Det er kaldt. Så har vi noen kulturelle tips, some cultural things. I'm going to explain first some vocabulary here, and I'm going to show you some cultural vices that happens in Norway. Takk for hjelpen. You might help someone. Takk for hjelpen. Kan du vise dem på kartet? They show you the way. Takk for hjelpen can be a good thing. Just be polite. God tur. Have a nice trip. If someone is traveling somewhere in Norway, we say god tur. God tur. Good trip. Skål. You're at the bar. You're vibing with your friends. Some locals. You say skål. Skål. Cheers. Skål. So you do the one. Skål. Important one. Now, I will show you some cultural tips here. Because it can be difficult to travel and you don't know how Norwegians are. I will explain a bit about how they are. I have more videos on this topic, but I will start with this. You probably know this already, but they tend to be very cold and very, like, they're in their own thing. They don't want to be disturbed. So in the bus, you'll see them sitting alone in the street. You don't want to bother them in the street that's going up to them and stuff like in other countries. It's different. Just respect the personal space and don't get like too close. They're not going to get angry or anything. It's just like a cultural thing where we tend to do that and not disturbing people unless you have to. But Norwegians are very kind and polite and nice. So if you need help, they'll help you. It's just like, just be careful there with the personal space, just because we tend to have our private bubble, you know, like don't disturb unnecessarily. And we tend to be like that as well. Like if I'm having a dinner and instead of asking me to ask the other person to pass me something, I will just take it myself. And like, it's called the Norwegian hand. You just, you go. It's like a cultural thing. It's just like that in Norway, really. Personal space, important. And then quiet and reserved people, I spoke about it now, they are, I want you to understand Norwegians, because if they're quiet and reserved, it does not mean they don't like you or they don't want to be your friend. It's just, it takes time. Norwegians are very quiet and reserved, especially in the beginning with strangers. They are not used to, in our culture, to going around and speaking with people we don't know in the queue and stuff. It's just weird for Norwegians. The right way to connect with Norwegians is more with patience and connect with them with common friends or some interests. It's not so common to go around in the bars and the clubs and just start speaking unless they're drunk. If they're drunk, it's another story. If they're sober, you just go around and speak. But you will see the vibe yourself. You'll find your way, because just try to understand that if there's quiet and reserved, it's not because they don't like it, it's just because Norwegians tend to be like that. Okay? Card payments, I don't know if you know, this one is included. In Norway, people pay with card everywhere. So like some places you might struggle to pay with cash, just bring a card. There'll be card payments everywhere. That's why 99% of people just card everywhere. Sometimes if you bring too much cash, they're gonna be like, are you a drug dealer or like something? Okay, card, probably know this one already, just want to include it. Gender equality, you will see in all types of cases, a job, at work, whatever, in the streets, whatever, even in clubs and nightclubs, is very gender equally. So like you will see it everywhere, very gender equal, especially when it comes to like nightlife as well. You see the guys hitting on the girls and the girls hitting on guys more, like, just as much. You see it's very equal there. And people, if you go out with a Norwegian, the girls would tend to like to pay for themselves, and also the guys, they want to pay for themselves even if it's a date. Sometimes it's a bit weird, I know. And yeah, just like that. So you'll see that sometimes you will see that even the girls carrying their own backpack with a lot of bags is normal in the culture. It is normal. If it's good or bad, I don't know. It's just a culture like that. So the girls would tend to like try to carry their own stuff and do their own things, and holding the doors open for girls is like less common in our culture. So you'll see it when you go there, if you haven't been. Norwegians get drunk. I'll put this one as well, just because you will see in the week, not so much, but in the weekend, if you go to a party in Norway, Norwegians are very drunk. And it's just a part of I can call it a culture or whatever it is, but they tend to get very drunk and tend to get very friendly when they're drunk. Watch out for that. It's a thing where you make friends with drunk Norwegians, the next day they tend to not remember you. And it's just like that. I have experienced a lot myself as well. You meet someone, it's like, oh, you're vibing, and bam. And the next day it's like, who are you? Like, why are you speaking to me? So just draw a line there between, like, if you meet someone who's very drunk or too drunk, just know that they might be very friendly with you, and maybe the day after they maybe don't want to speak to you again. Or they don't remember you. So like it happens there. Some cases, like sometimes not. Sometimes they're just cool and nice. You'll see. I think you just have to find your own kind of thing there where you find out how to deal with this. But it's like if you like it or not, just especially if we go out, it's just they get very drunk and it's. I like us to go out. People, I'm used to it. But some people are like, God damn, what is this? Watch out for that one. Trust and honesty, very big in our culture. You will see people, maybe not in the capital in Oslo so much, in the center some areas, but in general. People tend to trust people a lot, like with their phones, with their money, with everything, and leave their house open. And just is very transparent. People, I will say Norwegians are very fairly, I'll say most of the cases, transparent and honest with each other. So you'll see that as well. And just, deal with that and try to be as honest and trustworthy as you can, because Norwegians tend to be like that. Of course, be a bit careful. You will see that as well. Very, very trustworthy and honest people, I would say in general, but of course, watch out. Keep your eyes open, Okay, hope this helped. And take this and especially learn the vocabulary. Go there because now you have all these things, and go back, study the video, because learn all these things, vocabulary and everything, and you'll have a great time in Norway, and you'll have a good understanding of the language, because it's going to build your base of vocabulary. Okay? Vi ses i neste video. Hallo!